Today we're checking out some more Star Trek The Next Generation Season 4.
Security survey of the Onias sector near the neutral zone. Despite our proximity to Romulan territory, the mission has been quiet and uneventful.
We will see. Oh! The bone with a mute!
It's candle time, birthday boy.
Good luck.
Riker's birthday, we're playing the bone.
Whoa! Right. So what did you wish for, Will?
Music lessons.
That look!
I find it interesting how much importance humans place on celebrating the day of their birth, a day they cannot possibly remember.
I actually agree with him on that. I think birthdays are kind of weird.
Or maybe the rumors of a secret Romulan base in this sector are true. Picard, Commander Riker.
Picard the birthday boy.
We have traced residual energy readings to a cavern 2 kilometers beneath the surface.
Romulans.
It is possible.
I think
I
so.
suppose you'll just have to go down there and find out. Number 1.
Be careful.
Happy birthday.
Let's see. It could be anything. I am still unsettled after that last episode. 2 murders. Whoa.
Detecting high levels of volcanic gases. Sulfur dioxide, methane,
Doing a volcano?
hydrogen sulfide.
Toxic?
Maybe masks.
We're having trouble reading you.
And we're having similar difficulties reading you.
Oh, frig.
I'm advising you and your away team to
Get back.
Transport up at once.
That's good advice, Commander. We've got a sudden buildup of gases here.
They're gonna get stuck. Is only one of them gonna get stuck?
Transporter room, what's happening? Report.
I'm trying again, sir.
Fade to white? What happened?
Will, you remember me. That's good. What else do you remember, Captain?
Her badge looks weird.
Captain.
Captain! Oh, I gotta chill. The badges look different. She called him Captain. Get out of here.
Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
Every time I hear this theme, I hear it expand a little more, and there's so much to it.
What has happened? What happened to sickbay?
Sit down, Captain.
Look at that gray.
Captain, I am Commander William T. Riker. What is going on here?
Sit.
She looks older too.
Geordie Worf and I transported down, tracked the source.
But all you found there was toxic gas. Will, that happened 16 years ago.
What? Oh god, I gotta chill.
When the encephalitis became active, it caused widespread synapse degradation, interrupting the consolidation of your memory patterns.
Doctor.
In English.
This is not a dream, and you are, in fact, Captain William T. Riker.
What happened to Picard?
Geordie appears to have been immune, and the Klingons don't seem to be affected by the virus.
Speaking of Klingons.
There have been quite a few changes on the Enterprise during the last 16 years.
Yeah, what happened? Okay, catch us up. Let's go. Is Wesley gonna be there? Is he
Geordie.
old?
Oh, it's good to see you up and about again, sir.
No visor.
I haven't needed a visor since I got these cloned implants, Captain.
Cool. I hope that does happen. Well, for all I know, this is the show now. I doubt it, but... A Ferengi.
Captain.
He's got some scars.
Welcome back, Captain.
Data just looking the same.
Warbird uncloaking.
On screen.
Oh, frig, not
Shields
now.
up, red alert.
Or are they not?
The DCS is hailing us. The Admiral wishes to speak to you.
On screen.
There's our man.
Captain Riker.
And she's got a uniform on.
It's overwhelming to have so much of your life missing.
And it couldn't have happened at a worse time. A few more days of relatively simple negotiation, the treaty will be signed.
What negotiations? What treaty?
Sorry. I'll start at the beginning.
Yes. Let's hear it.
The Romulans were impressed, to say the least. After years of distrust and conflict, they started to talk. You were our key spokesman in securing the alliance with the Romulans.
Riker.
I am in no condition to negotiate with the Romulans or with anyone else.
Yeah.
Will, you're sound of mind and body. If you are properly briefed, you'll still be able to fulfill your duty.
With a 16-year gap in my head?
He's not confident either.
We will get through this, as we have many times before.
I hope so.
Let me take you to your quarters.
I've had enough surprises for one day.
I feel like the surprises are not over. Does he have a kid?
right, Ed.
Oh. Who's the mom? Is it Troy?
You don't remember me, do you?
I'm sorry.
I need to talk to your father, Jean-Luc.
He named him Jean-Luc. That makes me happy. Who's the mom?
Jean-Luc.
Yeah.
Yes. The Admiral was very pleased when you chose that name.
I'm pleased too.
Who's his mother?
She died 2 years ago. Shuttle accident.
He doesn't even remember her.
Min was beautiful,
Naturally.
of course, intelligent, patient, and a very good ship's counselor.
She was counselor.
What's important right now, today, is that you have a son who needs you.
This is crazy.
Spend time with him.
I just keep wondering if we wind up back where we were in the normal timeline, is he going to remember any of this?
Left hand, right hand.
He's so good.
Is, that what you wanted?
Picard to Captain Riker. The Romulan ambassador is ready to transport over from the Decius.
On my way.
Captain Riker. So cool.
Ambassador Tomalak, welcome aboard the Enterprise.
Thank you, Admiral. It is an honor to be the first Romulan to freely walk about a Federation starship.
Crazy.
Your Captain Riker is the kind of negotiator even the Ferengi should avoid.
But we have come to an agreement both sides are happy with, largely thanks to Captain Riker.
And we are grateful, Captain. The new alliance will greatly benefit my people.
As I hope it will benefit mine.
Oh, it will, Captain, it will.
I can't believe we're seeing an alliance here between the Federation and the Romulans. This is nuts.
Admiral, Deanna, I need a moment with you. Commander Data, if you would accompany the ambassador on his tour. Certainly, sir. Excuse us, Ambassador.
I feel like he's going to say I don't trust him.
You may find this of interest. These newly refined sensors are capable of pinpointing power emissions of a cloaked warbird even at warp.
He's showing him everything.
No cause for concern. We're talking about revealing the location of Outpost 23, the key to all of our defenses in the neutral zone.
I'm sorry, Will. Your information is out of date. Has been for years.
I don't think he's ready for this meeting.
Your son has been injured. He's been taken to sickbay. Better come down here right away.
Come on, Shabak.
I was in the gym playing Parisi Squares.
Parisi Squares?
I fell off the ramp.
At your age, you could break your neck.
Riker as a dad.
It's difficult.
Difficult for you. What about for Jean-Luc? Can you imagine how he feels? You've lost 16 years. Jean-Luc has lost a lot more than that. First his mother, and now his father.
Yeah, this poor kid. Kids on this show have it rough.
My own father wasn't there for me, and I really needed him. I've often wondered what kind of father I'd be. Never felt quite ready. The idea even scared me a little.
Scared? You?
But I guess I got over it. You're here.
They're sweet.
You've always been there for me.
I'll have to take your word for that. Because I don't remember any of it.
At least he's
Your
being
first
honest
step,
with them.
Your first tooth, nothing.
Are we gonna end up stuck in this timeline? This is crazy.
And then Mom tried to net the fish, and she fell in the creek too.
Aww.
And then you tried to pull us both out, and you fell in.
Adorable.
Computer.
Show me a photo of my wife.
Display family record. Riker, William T. Limit to visual.
I'm dying to see. Look at him.
Display family record. Riker, Mrs. William T.
Please restate request.
Can't do it.
Display, family record, Riker, Mrs. William T. Home file, stardate.
She's beautiful. Oh. This is the girl that tied down Riker. Does he know her?
Minuet.
Mom was beautiful, wasn't she?
Oh my god, the music.
Yes.
Minuet from the holodeck?
What's wrong, Dad?
I have
Reports to
goosebumps
Riker.
everywhere.
Riker here.
Captain, please come to the bridge.
On my way.
Is this all in the holodeck?
I'm running a level 1 diagnostic.
For 30 hours? I would never take you more than 4. You're incapable of that level of incompetence, Mr. LaForge.
He's testing everyone.
Pardon me, sir. I'm experiencing subspace interference, which limits my abilities. I can't operate as quickly as...
What did you say?
I said I cannot operate.
No, that's not what you said.
What is happening?
Perhaps it will be best if we discuss this.
Shut up! Beg your pardon. I said shut up, as in close your mouth and stop talking.
What's happening?
As you wish, Commander Riker.
The charade is over.
Commercial break!
My son, you created it all.
With the help of our neural scanners and what you would call a holodeck.
Right! Freaking Romulans!
Minuet was nothing more than a computer-generated fantasy I once experienced on another holodeck.
Impossible. In your mind, that woman exists. Physically. Your feelings toward her remain quite passionate.
That's wild.
You recreated the Enterprise, the crew, every nuance, smell, sound.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job.
Accuracy. I didn't see any gaps.
If it wasn't for Minuet, he wouldn't have figured it out.
My colleagues, where are they?
Yeah, where are the
We
other
allowed
ship?
them to transport safely back to the Enterprise.
They won't stop looking for me, Tomalak.
They already have.
Yeah, right.
Say hello to your son.
Jean-Luc.
That is not his name, of course, nor have you ever really met him. We merely used his image to augment your program.
Oh, jeez. So who is this kid?
My name is Will.
Ethan. They brought me here with my parents. We were at a research station at Meridian 6.
Meridian 6?
The station was set up last year. Then the Romulans came.
It's odd that the Enterprise wasn't advised.
I want that information, Commander. I want the location of Outpost 23.
He'll never give it up. Nice! Now lock them in.
Secret hiding place of yours.
This way.
Ooh, this cello.
There's something in these rocks.
Heavy metals?
Right. Romulans forgot all about the storeroom and they rebuilt their tunnels.
That's like a hideout.
After I escaped last time, I mapped out all their tunnels.
Oh.
Supply depot, communications, living quarters, and shuttle bay.
Shuttle bay. Gotta get out of here.
Do you know whose voice activates it?
Only Ambassador Tomalak.
Who?
Tomalak.
Ambassador Tomalak? Tomalak is a Romulan captain.
We just in another program?
How do you know about that?
You told me about him.
No, he's lying.
Who are you?
Jesus.
Surrender your weapon.
No more games. No more fantasies.
Are they in another program?
I'm not going to play anymore.
Shut up!
It was never the Romulans, it was you all along, wasn't it?
Who is this kid? Okay, I have goosebumps everywhere. What is happening?
The neural scanners read my mind. Give me anything I want. Just like they tried to give you everything you wanted.
Everything I wanted. You probed the Enterprise. You lured us here so you could play games with me. I didn't want that. You did.
Yeah, what do you want?
My people? Killed. My mother brought me here so our enemies would never find me.
They found her, didn't they?
She knew that they would never stop looking for her. So she made sure I would be safe.
And then she
left the scanners to protect me, to give me anything I wanted.
Then why did you kidnap me?
I wanted you to stay. It's been so long. I just wanted somebody real. I thought that you'd be happy.
I feel bad for this kid.
Come with me. You don't have to stay here anymore. You don't have to be alone anymore.
Oh my god, it's not even a kid.
My name is Barash.
To me, you'll always be Jean-Luc.
Two to beat him up. Wow. The end. Okay, that was season 4, episode 8, and that was like a twist and then another twist on top of that twist, and I liked it. I was along for the ride. I enjoyed it. I especially liked kind of the moment of reveal of Minuet. I saw his wife come on screen and I was like, she's beautiful, but I didn't immediately recognize her. But then as soon as he said Minuet, I was like, oh, the holodeck girl, I remember. So it's kind of a little bit of a payoff for watching all of season 1, I think. I think that's season 1, maybe season 2. But yeah, that's sort of a payoff for, you know, doing all the episodes in the early season. You would get that payoff with Riker in that moment, and that was really cool. I like that. I really didn't see the second twist coming though, where it was actually the kid and it was all in his mind, and I was just like, okay, this is bananas. So that was pretty cool. I mean, I'm not sure how you guys feel about this episode. I feel like this might be one that's sort of mid for most people, but I liked it. I liked it. I thought it was good. I mean, this show being so episodic, you know, when they show you an episode where we're 16 years in the future, you pretty much know So there's no way we can stay here in the future. We're gonna end up right back where we always end up, on the Enterprise, everyone's current age. So the whole episode, I was just thinking, like, how is this gonna end? Like, how are we gonna end with him back in his normal time, at his normal age, and what will be the consequences of that? So, I mean, I liked that, you know, we did in fact end up back on the normal timeline, normal age, but he will remember all of this. And I wonder if, you know, having all of this stuff happen, you know, thinking for a little while anyway, he was duped by it as much as I was. So I wonder if that will have any consequences. I did like all the little moments, you know, he named the kid Jean-Luc. I do think he probably would name his kid Jean-Luc. It was cool to see, you know, Geordi with no visor and future things that could happen. A Romulan alliance. I mean, I hope that's where we're going, but I mean, not for a while, because they're the main baddies apart from the Borg. Yeah, I like this one. I just thought it was cool. I knew there had to be something going on, but I couldn't figure out what it was until right in the reveal moment. I was right there with Riker. I got full body chills and I was like, hold on a second, this is an illusion, and I totally bought into it. So whatever ride they wanted me to take with this episode, I totally took it. I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.